Well, second cast, already broke my little lip off. It's gonna be one of those days again, isn't it? It's gonna be one of those days. Hey there folks, welcome to Fishing Holler. My name is Tom, and today I am back up in the beautiful mountains of central Pennsylvania-ish. I'm back on the same creek that I was fished a couple weeks ago, trying to redeem myself with a couple smallmouth here. I thought I did my homework this time. I thought I came more prepared, but I've already run into some stumbling blocks. But that's okay, we're gonna keep fishing. We're gonna see what we can find out. This area right behind me is moving pretty quick. The whole river is still pretty high. This place looked awesome on Google Maps because the picture was taken in the summer. The water levels were low. This was like a rocky bank here. There was lots of bedrock with current coming around them, and then eddies behind them. I thought it would be perfect winter fishing, and it might not be terrible if I can just get over there to target those areas. I tied on a Ned rig. It's got a little heavier weight than I usually use. It's like 1/4 ounce, I think. So we'll see. Hopefully I can get a far enough cast out there and it stays in place long enough for a lethargic smallmouth to bite. It's a nice slippery bottom, of course. I'm gonna get wet today, I know it. All right, let's see if we can reach that little area of slow water from here. Oh, just barely on the edge. And it's getting washed downstream immediately. Holy cow, the current's ripping through there. I'm just gonna get hung up on a rock, I know it. Yep, just like that. Well, that went about just as I expected. Terribly. And it was my own darn fault. Let's try this again. Oh, 1/3 ounce. That's heavier than I thought. Trying out the California crawl color today. I figured that like chartreuse in there might catch their attention in this faster water, but it's still a rather natural color for this clearer water. So that's my reasoning for it. Don't know if it's right, but that's what I'm doing. Bio paint, I'm a leaving Cheyenne. It looked like there might be a bit of a slower spot upstream, so I'm gonna walk up there and see if I can fish that. Bald eagle. So a lot of people float this river, and now I see why. It is not very fun to wade by any means, especially in the winter after some snow melt. Whew, almost just lost it. Just broke off again almost immediately. And that one took my leader with it. This might turn into another cooking video. Except I don't have anything to cook this time. We will prevail. And I just broke off again. That's breaking off 3 lures in like 10 minutes. And breaking one lure and then breaking off 3 lures. I think this creek is cursed. Would now be a good time to ask you kind folks to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Out of pity, if not for anything else. I do have a lot of fishing videos on this channel. I do a lot of fishing, spend a lot of time outdoors. There's some other outdoor odds and ends kind of videos, but if you guys are into fishing or the outdoors at all, make sure you hit that subscribe button for me. I think you'll find something on my channel that you'll like, and I'm putting out videos just about a couple times a week now, so assuming I can catch a fish, or you may never see this video, I may be crying myself to sleep by the side of the river today. I'm not giving up, but I am changing locations. Passed another spot on the way here that looked, honestly, it didn't look that great, but it looked fishable. So let's go there. Water's much more manageable flow here, but it is shallow, quite shallow. I swear I'm seeing followers, but it might just be my imagination. Well, still haven't caught any fish, but at least I haven't lost any lures at this spot. Things are looking up. Let's fish here a little longer, maybe try downstream a little bit, and then maybe head to a new place if it doesn't end up being fruitful here. Well, desperate times call for desperate measures. I am at a lake, and I'm going to fish until my arm falls off, and hopefully catch a fish. I fished here once before. I think I caught like a little largemouth. There are some decent largemouth in here. There's also a good healthy population of crappie and sunfish and things like that. And yeah, it's managed pretty regularly by the PA Fish and Boat Commission. There's structure and all that kind of stuff, but they do drain the lake, or they lower the water level each winter. So as you can see behind me, so that kind of messes up the structure and the habitat a little bit for fishing, but we'll see what happens. If I can't catch any fish, maybe I can at least find something along the drained banks here. Something interesting, some fishing lures, something like that. I don't know, I'm desperate at this point, so let's get fishing. I'm gonna start out by slowly making my way around the bank, throwing this little underspin here. It's a good cold water bait for bass, so we'll see what happens. I've caught bass in the middle of snowstorms on this exact lure, but that was also in a little farm pond that's a little more predictable. So we'll see. I just want to catch something. That's all I'm asking for. I was a little worried when I was pulling up to the lake. I was coming up from the east side, and there was ice on the edges, and I was worried it was going to be unfishable. But this main area here looks like it must get a little more sun, and it's plenty fishable. Pretty much trying to fish this thing as slow as possible while still keeping that blade underneath spinning. Throwing it on a 7-foot medium rod, fast action, with a 12-pound fluorocarbon, and I think it's a 6.3 to 1 reel. It's a good speed for this. I don't want to crank it too fast today, so some minis. That's a good sign. How can you not eat that? That just looks killer. I think I'm gonna go over to that point over there. It looks like a little bit of a steeper drop off, so maybe there's some bass hanging out there. I don't know. Yeah, I was just thinking I haven't caught a fish yet this year. It's January 12th today. And yeah, I haven't caught a fish yet this year. Need to get good, be better. I got a couple mating crayfish. That's good bait right there, right? I can't do that. I guess I should let them. I didn't realize that there were two there. I just saw the one on top. But I guess I'll let them go back about their business. As much as they would probably catch me a fish, which I am desperate for right now, I figure we better let them go. Make more baby crayfish to feed the fish. See you guys later. Crawfish or crayfish? Sound off in the comments. Or crawdad, or yabby. I think that's a thing. That ain't no fish. Hey, look, I caught a lure. Hey, now I can go crappie fishing. I got me a little curly tail. There's more structure. See, they got this like down tree guy and some more rock piles. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Doesn't help me right now, but you know, that's real good. Crappie, bass, bluegill habitat. I think this lake is also in the panfish enhancement program, I believe they call it here in Pennsylvania, which pretty much is you can only keep bigger panfish, I guess. It's like a bigger size limit. So it's supposed to, in theory, make the fish bigger in here, the panfish at least. Well, I just realized the GoPro wasn't rolling, but I broke off again. There's a whole bunch of cribs right down through here. There's a sharp drop off and there's a bunch of cribs. I caught about 5 or 6 of them and managed to get to pop off. Then down there towards the edge, I failed. Couldn't get it off, almost took a dip in the water. Broke off, so now I'm gonna go cook you guys a meal because if I can't catch fish, the least I can do is provide you with a meal, you know. I don't know what we have though. I think we're working with some Spam maybe? Some Spam, and I don't even know what else is in there. That's the only thing I can think of. So hopefully you guys are hungry for Spam. We'll see you at the old tree. Why is it always rainy and dreary when I do this? Oh well. Here's what we're working with. Spam. Ramen noodles. Yeah, I think that's literally it. That's what we're working with. Spam and ramen noodles. It's raining really hard now. Why isn't my stove working? Boom, baby. I need agua. Woo! That got hot real quick. Get this agua on the boil. Probably just gonna chop up all this Spam. I don't really think I can save it. Whew, that smells nasty. I love it. Come on out. Here it comes. Bloop. Wow, that's a lot of Spam. Maybe I don't want to cook all of this. Put a few slices of this ham-like substance. Obviously, we suck at fishing, especially in central Pennsylvania in the winter. But it's always a good time to get out and about up here. There's so much beautiful areas up here in Pennsylvania, and it's really often underappreciated. So I like to come up here. I don't have mountains down in southeastern PA, so I like to come up into the mountains and hang out every once in a while. I got good friends up here, and you really just can't go wrong with exploring this area. It's really what it's all about, just getting out and have a good time. Make yourself a little bush meal like this. If you can't catch fish, make the most of it. It's not the end of the world if you can't catch a fish. The water is not quite boiling yet, but it's getting close. I am gonna steal a little bit of it to make a cup of tea. Some green tea matcha. Ooh! Can't go wrong with that. Oop! Come on, baby. My brush just landed in my Spam. Get in there, Noodles. Now she's boiling. Frying pan ready. Oh, I should season them up, huh? A little black pepper, garlic salt, some cayenne, garlic powder, because I don't want to put too much garlic salt in it and get it too salty. And as always, a dash of hot peppers. That was a lot of hot peppers. Those are really hot peppers. Maybe I'll just put like half of this weird lemongrass seasoning packet in. Oh, it actually smells pretty good. I'll put like a little bit of it. That's probably enough. Alright, I'm gonna say those are cooked enough. That is a hot tamale! Fry up some Spam. Why don't we? Now, if you don't know, Spam is fully cooked. You don't have to cook it, but I sure wouldn't eat it right out of the box. You gotta give it a good frying. I wonder how much sodium is in a full block of Spam. This is the 25% less sodium as well, so amount per serving. 6 servings per container. That's scary. I'm about to eat a whole thing. Per serving, there is 580 milligrams of sodium, which is 25% of your recommended daily value. So I'm gonna get 150% here. That's not too bad. I bet most Americans consume well over their daily recommended value of sodium on a daily basis. So I don't think it's gonna kill me. Going a little over it today. A little water in there. Uh-oh, Spam down. Let's try one. It's warm, but it definitely needs to be fried a little more. Holy cow, it's still so salty. This is not gonna be good. Now we're getting some crispiness on them. All right, let's taste test another one. So much better once they get a little crispy. It's like a ham sponge is what it tastes like if you haven't had Spam. Here's our noodles. They don't look terrible. There's not a ton in there. They smell pretty good. Here's our Spam. You see what I mean by how crispy it got on the bottom there. Get a little bit of that crispiness in there. Wouldn't be a bad thing. Cheers. If you've watched this long, you're just as crazy in the head as I am. That's good. That's really, really good. Actually, surprisingly tasty. Wow, that's like, hits the spot. The ham, or the Spam, is greasy enough that it like coated all the noodles in a nice oil-based sauce. That sounds so gross. But it's good. Seasoned well. Spicy. Nice and spicy. Wow. Like, I would do this again in a heartbeat. Look at that. Woo-wee. Well, guys, I think this is where I'm gonna leave you. It was a failed fishing mission once again, but another successful kitchen holler mission. If you stuck around this long, I appreciate it, guys. Hit that thumbs up for me. I'd really, really appreciate that. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Check out my old videos where I actually catch fish. We'll try to catch fish in the majority of the videos, but it doesn't always happen here, folks. But I appreciate you all being here. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and always remember, yum. Hot pan, cold oil, food won't stick. So they say.